Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time of day it says for you. It's morning for me. Welcome. I do a little Talkits. This car's not in the van. You want to hop in my closet again? For an intimate closet talks. Good Talkits. Let's Talkits about our relationships. First with ourselves. I tell my children, focus on you, do you, before you go looking for somebody else to do. Oh, I was just looking at a picture. It looks like a piece fell off. My kitty cat better not be getting back there scratching away at it. She's in heat. Oh, isn't that good that we don't act like our little feline friends when we're in heat? Like, literally climbing the walls and... Wow! Then I say, get down. Wow! She seems to get more excited when I'm giving her trouble. What kind of kitty is that? I don't know. She's 50 Shades of Grey kitty. Oh, no. Yes. Relationships. Why the one with ourselves is so important, right? No self-sabotage. I was thinking about the other day how I maybe sabotage myself in some ways. I don't know. Also being very shy growing up. I wrote secret admirer letters, and I remember one of my first crushes. I write him the little secret admirer letters and shove it in his desk and stuff. And I told him it was my cousin. Said, "Hey, you want to come meet my cousin? I got a letter she wrote you at my house." Yeah. I thought maybe they did I don't know. But then I came out. I thought, okay, I gotta tell him it's me. Okay, don't tell anybody. I told him. But, kind of embarrassed, but it's me. I'm sorry. And, yeah. He laughed in my face. And then we had to line up to go back in. This recess was over, and he told everybody in line. Everybody was laughing at me. Yeah, so I think that kind of was like, okay, well, the young guys are so cruel. Okay. Be attracted to the older guys. Another one, even before that, before I moved to that school, like grade 1, kindergarten, grade 1, I don't know, playing kissing tag or whatever. Here's my little crush, my first little crush. I remember. And, I'm playing kissing tag. I got all excited. He's chasing me. I'm like, oh, let me go hide behind the bike rack, right? Oh, playing hard to get. He kicked me through the bike rack and goes, there's your kiss. Right? Oh, I thought he liked me because some kids were bugging me, so I was running around his seat, and he told them to leave me alone. So I thought that meant that he liked me. But, he just wanted me to stop running around his seat. Oh, it's funny. Grade 1, whatever. And then we moved in grade 3. Didn't see that fella again. And then we moved again in grade 8. And who ends up sitting behind me but that same one that kicked me through the bike racks? And he looked exactly the same, just stretched out. It was funny. This time it kind of turned. Because this time he'd had a crush on me. And I was into this other dude. Hopeful romantic. I didn't finish that story the last time I had this little intimate closet talks. I was sharing about my big sister Barb and the inspiration that she gave me. So I'll bring this picture down to show you. Because the inspiration I mentioned about Earl, and then I got all sidetracked looking for pictures of Harper Hanson High. So, but this is Barb and Walter Gravely. Yes, that's my Barbie boo right there. And that's her new man too. See, he was in the RCMP. These two dated before she'd met Earl. Oh, I hope I didn't even say his name before. But anyways, before she'd met that husband that had an affair. And so she went out to heal out in Cornwall. And this one, when they were dating, he got transferred out to BC. So he was RCMP. He got transferred out to BC. So, it was long distance relationships. And they don't always work, right? So I guess in that time, she'd met Earl. And, got engaged to Earl. And Walt called and says, I don't want you to marry Earl, Barb. I want you to marry me. But it was too late. Of course, he doesn't have an accent like that. That's just me. But it had been too late. She was already moved on with Earl, and her and Earl got married. Neither one had any children. I was their only child. I'm her only child. So that didn't work out. Her and Earl got separated, divorced, whenever she went to heal. Been Cornwall, Belleville with her brothers, and lo and behold, there's a phone call comes in, and it's Walt. He was also married 10 years, never any children. And you know what? They've been together and married longer than those other relationships, and it's so beautiful. So beautiful. So that's something, like I said, it left an impression on me. Very young, because you never know. You just never know. Like 10 years goes by. Both married other partners, neither had children, but something brought them back together. And they're together. It's beautiful. They're married, they travel the world, and they're beautiful, beautiful beings. Like that picture I showed you, that's them at the I think it's Arizona. I think they're at the Grand Canyon. But yeah, it's beautiful. So that left a real impression on me. So you know what? The only things I never settled. The ex. I don't claim him. I say the ex. He's not mine. He's not my ex. He's the ex. But I used to pick away at that too. So I think I settled. My brain don't work the same as everybody else's. That I've seen throughout my whole life. No matter how hard I tried to make it work the same, it won't. But I've loved my different brain and my unique way of seeing the world. We all have a unique way because we all have our own eyes. We see the world through our own perceptions, whatever that is. I don't know. But still, I am hopeful. Feeling really lonely these days. And again, like I said before, I know I'm not desperate, and I know if I'm feeling those ways, then I tend to avoid. I'm going to keep it to myself because I don't want to get into relationships based on this, right? That's when people can take advantage of you because they sense that. They feel that. And you know what? Those ones that prey on those are looking for those, right? Just like out in the wild, they prey on those, the weak ones. Not the weak, I don't want to say. You know what? It's not weak if you gotta cry for a little bit. It's not weak if you need to rest and, cover your head up or whatever. Just go sit in your closet for a minute. That's not a weakness. You know what? It takes great strength to feel your emotions. Certainly does. So if you're feeling your feelings, yes! Yeah! Strong warrior you are. I hope I'm not yelling in your ears. I just realized that mic is right there. Yes, you are. We need to take rest. We need to give ourselves rest. We can't just keep pushing. The human bodies are limited. We keep commending people. Oh my goodness, you went through all this and you just kept that stoic face. Oh, that's so strong. What? You could keep that beach ball under the water? You're so strong. No. I think that's weaker. I don't know. Let's get away from weakness and strength and whatever. We're sentient beings. We weren't made to feel. We came here to feel. not to numb out. We keep doing that, and what does that get us? And we get cold. We dehumanize others. Anyways. So, yeah, I used to write secret admirer letters and stuff like that. That's just kind of like what I do. And then as I got older in my relationships, too, if I was having a hard time, couldn't express myself, writing became a big thing for me. And I would give it to the person and sit there while they read it because it was a way to get that conversation started, for me to get out what I really wanted to say, because I get sidetracked, and and sometimes I think, well, it's not important what I gotta say. Maybe it's not that, maybe it's just that they don't want to hear it. I don't know. It's lots. I think I self-sabotage myself in that too. I had to laugh at myself. Just the other day I was talking, I think I was telling my counselor, going, yeah, there's this guy I got a crush on. It's not just a crush, I mean, totally love this dude. And, it'd be a dream come true. So I write him a letter. Telling him this, and then at the moment I'm writing this letter, I get a message. Somebody else that I just refer to as Dick now. Because that didn't go like I thought when my timing. Maybe that's a self-sabotage thing for me too. I don't know. Maybe that was my desperate and lonely. I'm thinking that was somebody that I could trust. That was, it was quite the rude awakening. Anyway, so the one now called Dick messaged me at the same time I'm writing my love letter confession, and saying that, oh yeah, see, I had these feelings for you. They didn't even change. Even when I kissed Dick. I didn't think about the wording of it. I don't know if you heard the other day when I was like, sometimes I say things in a funny way, and it just, and this somebody told me that they were a jealous person, so I'm like, oh, that probably sabotaged it. No wonder I haven't heard back. Because I'm right. Yeah, I love you. It didn't even change when I kissed Dick. Oh, I love me. Oh my goodness. And then I just laugh. And then there was somebody else I had to go send a message to. Oh, you remind me of Dick. Oh, I love me. I try to be bold and everything. I don't know. It's unusual. I'm sure they don't know how to take that. Many people don't know how to take me. I just say, take me as I am. That's how I take me. I just take me as I am. Love me as I am. And I'm doing that more and more. I got ashamed of me before. Because I felt like the ones I loved the most were ashamed of me, and I embarrassed them, especially my mother. Of course, lots of typical stuff there that I just didn't. Just going in high school and stuff like, my mom's my best friend. My mom's my best friend. My mom's my best friend. That's the most toxic shit ever. I don't want to be my daughter's best friend. Ever. Different roles played there. As she gets older and stuff like that, I still don't need to know everything. That's, very, very inappropriate talks and stuff with my mother. We get a high tolerance to the inappropriate and unacceptable and stuff like that when we're raised in these kinds of things where it just didn't seem. But there was lots. It really crossed lines and really was, and actually there's a name for it, emotional incest. And, you don't want to look at it like that, but, got to validate for that little inside. That little inside's job was not to protect her mother. The little's job, again, is not to make sure the adults are okay. It's getting all freaking backwards, right? all backwards. It's not the little's job to make sure the adults are okay. I spent my life, and I don't want to be putting that on my children either, and I hope that I don't. I think maybe to go the other way, the extreme. Because you're not responsible for my happiness. My poor babies. I'm sorry. I miss them so much. I miss them so much. I'll get to see two today. Maybe. After school. One still hugs me tight. Okay. Sorry. Time we got here. 8:35. Okay. My PSW is coming. It's a Tuesday. Time to get me clean. And then I'll do the daily crumb. I just wanted to share. Let's talk it, those relationships, but this is, yeah. The one with yourself was the most important. Weeding out all that stuff that we was told when we was younger, growing up. I'm feeling sad and lonely, and I know I'm never alone, and I know I'm not the only one. I look at that in your relationships. How do you self-sabotage your relationship? Did you go tell somebody jealous? I still feel the same about you even after I kissed Dick. Send a video. Hey, you remind me of Dick. Dick was a friend of mine for many years. I would say he was my longest friend because we were friends since I was 9 or 10. And yeah, it didn't go like I thought, and I feel really bad and guilty about that. I take responsibility in that too because it was out of my character, but it was from a desperate lonely act. And you know, I had been drinking and had more to drink than I had thought. So wasn't a clear mind doing that, but it really that one really shook me. It really shook me because I thought this was somebody that really respected me. And then the way it ended up, it wasn't treated very respectfully at all. And it seemed to be like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. All these years, and that's all you wanted? Like, dang. Wish we'd done that sooner. It was great timing. Divine timing, not my timing. So I gotta trust in myself again. It was something on the outside that helped build me up. And then that shattered because it was just about them. It wasn't about me. It's about what they could get from me. And a lot of my relationships have been like that. Not all. Not all. But a lot of them that were very impactful to me. And it's also like, right? I lived my life for everybody else. I didn't do. I tried to squeeze my stuff in there, but even when I'm pursuing my acting career, because God, superstar, even that was to be able to do something, make lots of money so I can support my family and give to my family and give to others. And it's okay to want stuff for myself too. That is not selfish. All I want is just a safe, loving, secure home with lots of love. Your children come and play and they're safe. Our inner littles too. Like, I really want that playground in the back where we can all, this family mediation course, I'd really love to help to bring the families back together and help parents being able to listen to their children. I was about to say talk to their children. It's not just about that, it's about listening. to our children and practicing that listening. 2 ears, 1 mouth, right? Twice as much listening as talking. I don't know. There's my pipe dreams. Peaceful, loving world just in my backyard. Alrighty, there we go. Another 20-minute talk. Here we go. Little Talkits. Love you all. And thanks for listening. Hey, thanks for sharing too. Whether you share the video, whether you share your stories, whatever that is for you, whatever you feel called to do. Okay, I don't feel that way. Just nothing's changed here, right? So it's trying to keep up that hope. And another month's almost gone. April 30th comes fast. So everybody wants to hop in here, help me get this business going. So I think maybe that's where I can get that funding, get that business going, get this, that might help. And I'll just rent my home for my business. I don't know. Oh no, it's in God's hand. I'm still human. Scared. That's okay. It's okay. And I'm okay no matter what. This little brain can't fathom that divine plan, and so still be nice to have somebody to snuggle me though. Not just anybody. I will not settle for just anybody. I'd rather be alone than get with another narcissist or another somebody that's just here to use me for what they want, just to be here at their convenience. I'm not here for that. That's what it's felt like. A lot. I don't think that I'm not worthy or anything like that. It's just, I don't think I'm more important than anybody else. Everybody else got their own lives that they're living, so. Alright? Just keep growing along. Singing my own song, marching to the beat of my own drum. Biggest art hugs ever. I love you all. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing. Beautiful bigs. No, you're not alone. Ever, right? We're humans. Love you. Thank you.